So I have this new panel roughly sitting on here. I have another new GMC Yukon here. This one has a bunch of quarter panel damage. This is all rolled down here as well. So this one's gonna get a new quarter panel. I have the new panel right here. It comes all the way across the top, but in order to put the whole thing in, you gotta take the roof off the vehicle. Luckily, GM has a sectioning procedure where I could splice it in anywhere in this area, and same on that side. So I'm gonna go ahead and dive into this one. I'm gonna roll this wheelhouse back out a little bit real quick, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting this panel off. So I have this new panel roughly sitting on here, and the way GM wants this seam done, they actually want a 25 millimeter overlap, the new panel overlap the existing panel on the car. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to scribe where this is sitting right here, then I'll lift the panel back off and I'll measure down 1 inch, 25 millimeters, and that's where I'll make my cut. Then this back joint, there's not much to it. There's just this little section here, a little section here. So that's just gonna be a butt joint. So since I have to flange this part and it's going to overlap, in order to not have a high spot, I cut slots at the corners and I'm just slightly rolling this inward, and that'll help prevent having a high spot. Now let's see how this is going to fit up. I have this quarter panel all fit up. Now I have to fit the rear door and make sure I get this gap sitting exactly where it's supposed to be, as well as fit up the tail light and make sure it lines up with the quarter panel correctly. Then it will be ready to put on permanently. My tail light lines up good. Rear door has a nice door gap. So we're in good shape. Now I put some sheet metal screws in a few different spots on this I'm gonna use those as alignment pins. So I'm gonna lift this panel back off because I have to put a few things on the back side. And then whenever I put it back on, I'll put those screws in the exact same holes, and that'll make sure the panel's sitting exactly where I have it right now. And then I will get it welded on. I have a Mazda CX-5 here. This one is getting a new bumper cover and bumper reinforcement bar, and then I have to repair the liftgate just right in this corner right here. Nothing too crazy, so I'm gonna dive into this and go ahead and get this straightened out. I'm gonna see how much of this I could push out from the back side. So I have some epoxy primer that I mixed up right here. I'm gonna lay this down where the window urethane goes. That's how they want these prepped before they stick the glass in. And that's a wrap on this one. I'm gonna unbag it and I'll send it on over to our paint department so they can get it prepped out and get it painted.